from Super Bowl 59.
Dude, it gave me goosebumps watching it.
Rivian pulled up to the stadium with the snow tires on, the tinted windows. Many men came on, and it was just a murder.
This guy wins. Look at his record. Look at his stats. Thank God he's a Philadelphia Eagle.
You can mark this down. I think the Eagles are hosting the NFC Championship game.
I don't care how it looks at this point, as long as it's a win.
Vaughn came up with
Yeah,
that.
Bond.
Yeah, that guy's playing at an all-pro level.
I mean, you could have heard that from a mile, dude. That stadium was loud.
Let's get scratching.
Lock in, Brews. It's another Speaking Birds. What is up, my Brews? My bird Brews. We are back. It's another Speaking Birds. We're joined with the boy John and the boy Clayton. What's up, guys?
How we doing? How we doing?
Oh,
What's up? Good to be here.
oh my God. How we doing?
Yeah, it sucks
You-
to suck. Los Angeles.
Do you remember a finish I'll say it now. I said it on the chat. Brought a tear to my eye. Brought a tear. I wanted it so bad. I don't know, man. I needed that W. I needed it. How do you guys feel about that? The crazy finish.
I mean, are you not entertained?
True.
I love that. Man.
Yeah, like all you do is bitch about Jalen Hurts not being able to throw the ball. Well, look at it today. Is that what
love
you
it.
wanted?
Is that what you wanted?
Ooh.
Man, and look, this podcast is taking place right after the game. We don't know like the media scrums. We haven't heard anything like post game, but like just oh my God, Davis scoring that, blocking it, or no, who blocked it? Was it Davis?
Blocked it.
Yeah, Davis got that last
Yeah.
one.
Oh my God, man, Clayton, it's been a while since we've been on the pod with you. What talk me through your thoughts, man. I want to hear it.
True. What a game. What a freaking game, man.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. And they're showing it, right now. We had 17 yards in the first half.
Ooh,
Or Hurts had 17 yards in the first half, 4-8. That's
it was
terrible.
looking ugly. It was ugly.
The,
It was ugly.
I imagine the rushing numbers weren't much better either. It
I think
looked like we couldn't do anything on offense. And not only that, not only could we not execute on offense, the play calling was atrocious.
Yeah, not to cut you off, but I think in the game they said as soon as Lane Johnson was out, they were like negative for 11 or something like that in plays.
Yeah, they started going backwards. They
Yeah.
started after the first drive, essentially, and then Lane went out. They started moving backwards each drive. It would be 3 and out, punt, 3 and out, punt, 3 and out, punt. Defense was on the field like damn near the entire first half. So I can't even really, fault those guys for giving up the amount of points that they gave up. They they had no break, and to be honest, they actually won the day in my opinion because they've had these guys punt or field goaling instead of scoring. If they let these guys in the end zone instead of forcing them to field goal it, this game we're talking about a completely different game right now. I mean the outcome is they've hung 50 on us, And for the defense to step up as big as they did, I know there were, points where it looked like they were going down the field on us, but in the red zone, man, this game was won in the red zone. One team executed well in the red zone, and
that.
one team did
Ooh.
not. And when it came up to big time play to be made, one team came up big, one team failed, and that's the difference in this game.
Yeah, dude. Let's talk about it, man. We got to work backwards in this game. The blocked field goal, I thought it was over, as everyone did. Like, it's insanity that Davis comes up and he scores it. Oh man, I don't know. What are you guys doing when that happened? Take me through your moment when that happened.
I was actually jumping around. Well, let me just say before it, I'm like, this is over. I said that to Laura, and she's like, they still have a chance. She believed the whole time.
Oh,
And then
shout out
they-
Laura, man. Dude,
Yeah.
I mean, in all of our minds, we think there might be a chance. It's like the double doink, right? Like, it's like there might be a chance, but yeah, I mean, look, I threw in the towel at that. I gotta admit, I threw in the towel.
Yeah.
Shout out Laura, man.
Yeah. Yeah, she stayed with it. I was like, I think it's over. And then, they blocked. See, I told you,
Oh, Oh man, that was amazing, Clayton. What are you doing when that happens? Where are you at? What's going on?
Oh man, well, let's just rewind a little bit further in that
Yes,
drive.
of course, of course, of course.
They're driving. They just get to where this guy's field goal range is, and the Rams call a timeout. But wait, no, they didn't. Nick Sirianni called a timeout. What the hell is happening there? So it gives them the ability to stop the clock again. So instead of kicking it from there like they were going to, they get what, 2 more chunk plays basically to make it an easier field goal. And at that point, I'm like, okay, like when it was back near like his longest ever made line, I was like, yeah, he could miss it. It's gonna have to be a lower launch angle, and then they get like 20 more yards, and it's like, holy shit! All right, now this is almost a chip shot here. It's like an extra point, and I'm kind of reserved. And it's funny because Shannon said the same thing. Like she's like, it's not over. She's like, they've come back this far. It's not over. I was like, all right, all right.
You know what? I gotta put myself in the not over camp today. Usually I'm like, man, the sky is falling. It's over. I'm done. I'm packing it up. Dude, I never like this reminded me of, and I hate to even bring this up, the Deshaun Jackson Giants game. I never gave up on that. I never gave up on that game. First, there was just some weird, and look, we all like, we can like talk about like game day stuff that you go through. I don't know, like there was something weird about that day where I just didn't give up. And like, you know what happened? It's history. But like today was like, I don't know. I never thought, I never doubted. And like, sure, like I sent negative texts, of course, but like, I don't know. I just never doubted. I'm sorry to cut you off, Glenn, but that was like it's a weird thing. And like, you go into games and like, sometimes, you think it's over and but like, I don't know. I never thought this game was over. Sorry, Clayton, go ahead. Sorry, cut you off.
I'm usually like the opposite. I usually hold out hope until
You
it's
are the guy.
completely over.
You're
This
the
one I
sky's
didn't.
not falling guy. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
this
the
one,
guy. Yeah.
I watching that first half, I said it in the chat. I was like, this team's cooked today, man. This is not their day. Like they looked uninterested, unenergized. It looked like a disaster. And then a completely different team rolls out in the second half. Like
Man.
they start looking like, they have some juice. They start, taking shots down the field. Protection is looking, night and day better. It was seriously like, I don't want to keep saying it. It's a tale of two halves. It's insane. This is
Yeah.
like two different teams came to play today. And thank God the
Yeah.
good team fucking came out in the second half because, whew, that first team
man.
was terrible, man. That was terrible. And they said it in the broadcast, and I believe it. Although, because some of the stuff they were saying in the broadcast was wrong. But they said this is the worst first half offensive performance under Nick Sirianni since he's been here. And I believe it. That's the worst half of
Yeah.
football Nick Sirianni's offense has ever played since he's been here. We spotted them how many points? And then came out in the second
Yeah.
half and beat them.
Oh my God.
Insane, dude. I'm still kind of in shock right now. Like I can't even really
Yeah,
celebrate
me
right now.
too.
I don't
Yeah,
even know.
it's
I don't even know what
crazy.
the
It's
hell I
crazy.
just watched here. 2 blocked field goals in the fourth quarter. One on the final play of the game to end the game and win it.
Well, yeah, I'm shocked.
Insane.
Shout out Michael Clay, I guess. He's got a lot of praise. Special teams coordinator, like, shout out to that guy, man.
Yeah, for having these guys ready to play and knowing that. It's funny because I only watched one thing. It was the Davis presser right afterwards, and he said that they had knowledge of what this dude's launch angle was going to be from that area of the field, and
Really?
that's why.
Well,
Yeah.
talk to me about this. Yeah. Break it down for me because I haven't seen anything. Like, this
So
is
yeah,
interesting. I like
they were talking about it, and they were like, how did you guys know that you were gonna, be able to get in there again? And he said, him and Carter had lined up, there because they had a pretty good understanding of what his launch angle was going to be at where they
Wow.
were on the field. So they knew if they could get in there and get their arms up, there was a really good chance they could find success and block a second one. And that's what happened. I mean, Jordan had an amazing bull rush off of that to get through, and he got his big ass paw up there, man, and the
knocked
rest
it
is history.
down.
Yep, the rest is history. And then he not only knocked,
Man.
for you to knock it down and then to pick it up and finish it, a big man that big, like, oh my God, dude, that's hell of an athletic play, man. And it just, it goes to really cement off-season, work that he put in, knowing that he was going to have a big
like,
role.
It all dude,
Mhm.
every time he hits the treadmill and sweats, he's like, this is what I do it for. Now, like,
Yep.
let's like that's what he did it for. That's why he
And-
hit the treadmill, and that's why he got in shape.
He said, even in his presser, he said they came to him and told him, look, man, this year we really need you to be in shape because we're going to need an expanded role from you. And then he said that was his mindset all off season. He doesn't want to be a specialty player. He wants to be an every down player. He wants to be in there if it's like known run, he wants to be in there. If it's known pass, he wants to be in there. He doesn't want to come off the field. And he said, I got in shape so that I can do that. And 3 games in here, he's the most improved player on defense in my opinion. I mean, last week, John, shout out to John for saying it because I'm right there with him. He may have been the player of the defense last week. He was that good. I mean, I thought last week was the best game he ever had as an Eagle. And then he came out this week and maybe had a better game.
Well, remember that third down stop where he like chasing down Stafford?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, amazing.
And he wants to get paid, man. Isn't this his
Yeah, this is it. This is his last year.
I think we have a 5th year on him. But
I thought this was his 5th year. Either way, he's getting a contract next season. I guarantee you that. Oh, there it was.
Even this season, even I mean, Howie likes to lock him up to.
I was gonna say lock him up early here.
Yeah, hopefully.
So, man, that's crazy.
And I know we're going super positive right here, but in that second half, and this is something, it's on my radar with this guy.
Oh,
Game
there's
1
a block right there. We see for the listeners. We have the game up. Yeah, there's that.
That's the Carter
Davis
block.
and Carter. Yeah, Davis and Carter both in there. But right after this play, Carter gets a personal foul and pins us back in our own territory.
That's
a
ridiculous.
Dumb, stupid, immature foul that could have hurt us again. Dude, you should be beyond this. And like, I don't even know who it is. Somebody's pushing him to get him off the field, and he pushes the Eagle out of his way and keeps doing what he's doing and then gets flagged. Bro, you need to chill the fuck out. That shit could have cost us a game there. Your dumbass shit in the first fucking game of the fucking year could have cost us. Somebody needs to get in this guy's ear, if it's even possible, and calm him the fuck down. Or he's like maybe only, and it's gonna hurt.
Dom. It's Dom. Dom's the only one that can do that. It's Dom.
Hopefully, if he'll even listen to Dom.
Yeah, but Dom can't do it on the field.
Well,
Clint Hurt needs to be in his ear too. His fucking position coach,
Hurt, dude. He's not gonna listen to him. It's got to come from above, like you said. Like if anyone, it's got to be Dom.
I mean, if he's not gonna listen to anybody, then dude, I know it's gonna hurt the team. But you do need to start sitting him.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't. Sitting him?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to do it. I'm against it. But holy shit, dude! Like, you need to get it together, Carter. And like,
well, you would think that he's like walking on eggshells, not play wise, but like extracurricular. Like you would think he'd be like walking on eggshells, and he's not.
Not at all. So just another dumbass penalty on him, and it's just like, man, one of these is going to cost us. I'm calling it. One of these dumbass penalties that he fucking pulls is going to cost us down the line.
You heard it here first.
And hopefully it's not in a fucking big time game, like a fucking playoff game, or
it's so
knock
crazy
on wood,
because
you make
like
the bowl.
I mean, it's so crazy. Like we talk about it, but he won us the big time game.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I don't know.
I'm just hoping he calms the fuck down. Like somebody gets in his ear again, and he actually listens and starts to tone it down. Because that was a big time penalty right there.
Yeah. I think he should see like a sports psychiatrist, dude.
Well, they have those on site.
Yeah.
They have those.
Yeah,
if a kicker's like missing kicks, they like have it on site. He's
out of control.
Like right here, watch. 94 is trying to tell him to stop. He fucking pushes him out of the way and continues, and then gets flagged, and then gets flagged.
What is up with this guy? I mean, like, I don't know. I don't want this to be I don't want that
Yeah.
to take away from like the amazing win, but like, I don't know. We can talk about it. Like, what's going on with him? Is he like CTE already? Like, is he? I mean,
Is he
those
smelling
hits to the
himself?
head.
Is he feeling his own greatness before he's really ascended to it? Like, you got to
Well, no,
get there
he's got
first
greatness, Clayton. He's got greatness, right? Like, that's the
in
thing.
him.
Like, he's
Dude, and the worst
no, but
part is, if you talk to anybody that like these like people that know what the fuck, they're saying this kid is just getting by on raw talent. He is still not even fucking touched the
right,
technical ability. Like he's just getting by being a savage out there. If he actually like hones his craft, there's another level to Jalen Carter that we haven't seen yet. I'm telling you, there is another gear to this guy that he could ascend to. So like he's really good right now, dude. This guy could be the best defensive tackle like you talk about in the history of the game. He could be up there in that conversation if he just chills the fuck out, concentrates on his craft, and becomes more disciplined and stops just, doing whatever fucking comes into his head. The first second it comes into his head, like think what before you start acting out there, man, because
yeah,
you're hurting your team, man. You're hurting your team at the end of the day. But yeah, and that just goes back to, dude, like his immaturity. Like you need to be honing your craft in the offseason. This guy hits that next level. Whew. Good God.
yeah. Makes you like appreciate flat like Cox a little more, you know?
Hmm.
Like, dude, that guy was a professional, and he did it for a lot of years.
Professional on and off the field, unless he was messing with your girl.
dude, dude, I recently like the algorithm sent me that 911 call.
Oh man.
Oh man.
We don't have to talk about it here, but you can look it up if you want to. But man, he was ready to go. He was he was ready to go.
He wasn't playing.
Who wasn't playing?
Had the shotty ready.
So how do you guys feel about Petula?
I'm not liking what I'm seeing, but I mean, again, he put the drives together to win this game, but
Yeah.
the run game's not looking great. Sometimes the passing game's not looking great, although it changed in the second half here. So maybe they made the necessary adjustments. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm still in the camp. It's too early for me to really tell. There's a lot of stuff I don't like. There's some stuff that I do. Like the adjustments there. After your offense, I mean, your offense couldn't get any worse from the first half. Let's just be real. I mean, it would be really hard to get worse than what they did in the first half, so the bar's super low. But to come back and win the game after having that bad of a start, like that's got to be bonus points for him. I mean, it wasn't just him and the play calling, although the play calling did open up. It was super vanilla to start. Did open up, but the players started executing. The protection got better. Again, going back to why Pryor was even in there in the first place. They got Fred Johnson in there. The offensive line looked completely
Yeah,
different after that.
Yeah, I want to pause here. Clayton, talk to us about the offensive line because I became like a bit of a casual. I was just watching. I wanted to like get this win. What's going on with the offensive line? I know you were talking about it, but like talk a little bit about that.
So, and this is something that they're going to do no matter what. They don't care who they put in. Like if it's a backup in there, the thing about our scheme is our tackles are always going to be on an island. We can do that because we have very good offensive tackles. Malata and Lane Johnson, two of the best, arguably the two best in the league, and they play on the same line. So they're going to leave you out on an island. They're not going to shade protection over there. They're not going to bring tight ends. They're not going to shade the running backs over there. Nothing's going to slide. It's going to be you man on man out there. Pryor could not handle it. And then whoever the defensive coordinator for the Rams is spotted that and then started sending pressure over top of Pryor on top of it. So you have a guy who can't win his one-on-one matchup, and then you're bringing an extra blitzer at him. It was just a nightmare. And what compounded that was Barkley has been bad in pass pickup this year. Like pass pro, he's not been good. He was bad again today. He missed free guys that were coming in, like guys that he shouldn't even have been looking at. Like when you're on the line and everybody's like lining up, like you know why they call the mic out. So everybody there's a count after that. So like 1 and 3 are being taken care of by the guard and the tackle. Like if 2 or 4 should come, that's my guys. So that's who I should be looking at. But instead of doing that, and they did blitz. I think it was a safety or a corner or something, but they were bringing that off the edge there. Instead of like looking for that guy blitzing in, he was looking to immediately help Pryor, who was getting beat like a drum. Which I get the inclination there, but you have to do your job. Like doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you see somebody getting beat. You have to continue to do your job. And he didn't. And so Jalen Hurts got planted twice because of it. And I mean fucking planted twice today because of it.
Man.
So that was something, and it was like when they brought Fred Johnson in, it stabilized. We could start running the offense again. The run game still is not there. I don't know what's going on with the run game. That's something I'm going to have to go back and like look at the replay and actually watch the 22 to see if we're just getting beat. Like if our guys just aren't executing their blocks, if this blocking scheme is shit or what's going on here. But the run game is not good right now. And it's mainly a run blocking. Like Saquon has nowhere to go. Last year, the thing with Saquon was he was hitting like 5 yards down the field before he would get first contact. He's getting contacted behind the line of scrimmage almost every run now this year.
Yeah.
So I mean that's a problem. That's a huge problem. That's why the run game doesn't look as proficient.
Like Stout's the run game coordinator. Like is it on Stout?
It's on him to figure it out. I'll tell you that. Like this needs to get figured out. As much as the pass game needs to get figured out, the run game needs to get figured out too. But at least they're seeing glimpses today of both, in that second half, both coming back to life. You can't have one without the other, in my opinion, on this offense. So if they're shutting down the run game, the pass game probably isn't going to, be that great either. And vice versa. Like it has to be a balanced attack. And it wasn't in the first half. It was we're running screens and behind the line, dump offs or, 2 yards down the field.
Under the screen to Saquon will do it. Yeah, no.
Like, what are we doing here, man? And then,
go ahead. Yeah.
No, just you're running into, it wasn't always heavy boxes, but you were running up the middle quite a bit. Like start bouncing that shit to the outside, man. Start getting creative with it so they're not just, camping on, okay, well, they're going to bring it to the fucking A and B gap every time.
Yeah.
Like, dude, get some outside zones going, man. Get the play action read, man. And we did run some of the read option there at the end. Hurts had a pretty good pull on one of those final drives there.
Man.
The other thing I saw was the Eagles didn't get in tempo till late in this, I think second quarter.
Mm-hmm. Well,
it's like we strive there.
Yeah, you've seen it. You came out 100%. They came out in the third quarter and ran tempo to start the half, and went right down the field on them.
Yeah,
so it's just little shit like that. And I think first time play caller, he's still getting his feet wet. But like, I was trying to like talk you off a ledge there when you were really killing him.
Yeah,
but like,
let's talk about it here. Like, I went on a bit of a. I got into a negative tangent, if you will. About the offense and Kevin Patullo, like, and you talked me off. Yeah, it was. What? I don't know. I just don't think he's I don't think he's the guy. I don't know.
Oh.
It's like, dude, you get handed the keys to like the Super Bowl champion offense. Like that to like anybody would salivate at the mouth at that, and you internal hire. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. I don't know. Am I wrong?
I don't know if you're wrong, but it was one of those things that I knew it was coming. I knew the next offensive coordinator after Kellen Moore was going to be Kevin Patullo. Even if Kellen Moore stayed,
we all did. Yeah,
exactly. It was just one of the. So I think that's why like it didn't bother me as much. The hire, like I just knew it was coming. I knew this guy was going to get a shot eventually. I thought he was going to get it back when Brian Johnson got his shot. I thought they were actually going to skip over Brian and give KP a shot at that point.
Nice.
But didn't. So you knew 100% it was coming. And it was just like one of
Yeah.
those things like, all right, well, let's see. I'm not a huge fan of hiring an offensive coordinator that has never called plays at any level ever,
Yeah, right.
let
Yeah.
alone that hasn't called plays in the NFL. Like, I'm sorry, even if you called plays at fucking high school or fucking college, I'm still not huge into you. I want to see that you could call plays in the NFL and be, somewhat successful at it. We have no idea what this guy was going to do, and we know what Nick
Yeah.
is. So, like, if this guy fails, you got Nick behind him, and that's maybe even bigger disaster.
Well, Nick doesn't know offensive like schemes. Like he doesn't. That's not his forte. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
he's a
CEO.
manager. He's he's a CEO. All right, let's get positive here. We won the game.
Yes.
We won the game, and AJ Brown got his. Right?
Mm.
He got his.
Finally, yeah, he went for 6 catches
Yeah, I
for
was gonna say
109
Johnny, yeah,
yards.
yeah.
109 yards, 38 yards was the longest one. Average 18 yards a catch, and a tutty.
Man.
And he earned
Yeah.
every one of those yards too, man.
Uh-huh.
Hard running people over, throwing people off him.
Yeah. I think all's well in AJ world now.
Should feel good. Well, I'm glad both him and Devontae got a head today.
Yeah, I think what
Man,
Devontae had
shout
8 for
out
60.
Smitty.
Nice.
Yeah, shout out Smitty, man. He made some like really gutsy plays, I thought.
Yeah, I was a little worried when he took that crazy hit there. Tried to
Ooh,
force
yeah.
that in,
Yeah.
but bounced back up. He's a
You
beast,
saw Hurts
man.
went up to him. Hurts went up to him, was like,
Yeah, Hurts
sorry,
was
I put
scared.
you out there.
Mm.
Yeah, put you out there like that. You know.
It's a shame because better throw. That was there.
If you go
Even
back
with
and watch
3
that,
dudes.
if you
Go
go
ahead.
back and watch that play, AJ Brown's open over the top.
Is he? I didn't even see
Yeah,
that.
you said that. Yeah, we didn't see that, but you said that. Yeah, that's crazy. Smitty's not like a heard footsteps guy. Like, the guys that don't want to get hit. He's not that guy. So I think it was just a miss. He didn't catch it.
By the way, he also obviously had a touchdown. 8 for 60.
Dude.
One.
I want to talk to you guys. How'd you guys feel throughout the whole game? Like, were you guys done with it or what? How was the vibe?
I knew that we'd probably come out and switch some things at halftime. That seems like what we do, especially if we're not playing well the first half. But I was like, this thing's kind of getting out of control. One more score could really put this game out. So I was a little nervous.
Yeah. Man,
Yeah.
Then they started to get in a rhythm, and I was like, this is, we can come back here. So
yeah.
Yeah,
it's
I
quite
was
negative.
I was just saying I wrote them off after that first half. I thought they were cooked. I honestly thought they were cooked, and then they came out in the second half, and I was like, "Holy shit! Watch these guys bring this back out of nowhere." And again, like
I would not give up on it, dude. I wouldn't. Today is not my give up day. I wouldn't give up on it, man. I needed it. I need the dub. Some days you're like that. You just need the W. Yeah.
Yeah, got the dub. Don't matter how you win. Win's a win.
about it.
Don't matter
Right.
how you start either. That's how you finish.
7 points in the first half, and then they come out and drop 26 on them in the second. Like, man, and holding them to 7 in the second half.
And not only that Devontae Adams touchdown was nothing but a push off. That shouldn't even have been a touchdown.
Yeah, that first touchdown in the
That got him rolling.
yeah, really got him going there. That was definitely
man.
watching that again. Like that was definitely because I rewound it and went back and I was like, dude, I got to see this again. See if this is just incidental. And then the guy, like, I don't know if you remember the AJ touchdown where the guy completely flopped.
LeBron it.
Yeah, dude, he flopped. Like, come on, man, that wasn't that bad.
Dude. Yeah, dude, be a man and own up.
I'm glad they called it the same way though. So
Me
big
too.
up to the refs on that. If you're gonna call it that way, then play the whole game like that.
That's all I ask in officiating. I don't care how you call it. If you call it even, I don't care how you call it. Like, yeah, I may bitch that wasn't a foul, but if you're calling that same non-foul on the other team, okay, like That's the way you guys are calling it today, and that's the way it is. I always equate it to the umpires in baseball. Call the strike
Yeah.
zone the same for both teams. If you're
Well,
calling it the same for both
you have to
teams,
set a
right.
precedent. You have to set a precedent. Like,
Mhm.
yeah, you have to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, man, I'm still in shock right now, guys. Like, I still don't know what the hell we just
Me
watched there. I
too,
cannot
like,
believe we're
what
3-0 right now.
I wanna, like, yeah, I wanna let this clock roll down, for the listeners. So, yeah, we were watching the game. Dude, that's insane. I wrote it off. I go, "Hey, we're done. Alright, we made a comeback. That was noble.
Mm.
There's stuff to build on." And then out of nowhere.
Jordan Davis comes up with a block in return for a touchdown. Unbelievable.
Is there a part of you that, and there was a part of me that said, to myself, like, Andy Reid would be happy because, like, he loves when the big guys get
Oh,
touchdowns.
yeah,
I had that thought. I was like, Andy Reid would be happy.
for sure. I
He
was
loves that.
thinking it's funny you said that because I was thinking John Madden. If you remember his
Oh,
commentary,
nice,
anytime the
nice.
big guys would go rumbling
Yeah,
down,
yeah.
he would always be all over it.
I love that.
Oh,
Yeah, I just thought, like, yeah, when the big guys get a touchdown, you're always happy.
so
Dude, Sirianni.
not sure if I even want to say it to jinx it, but it is of note here. So
Yeah.
week 3, 22, Jake Elliott's miracle field goal. Week 3 last year, Dallas Goedert's miracle fucking run to save the game against the Saints, that catch and run for the touchdown.
Uh-huh.
Week 3, 2025, Jordan Davis blocks a field goal to save the day and returns it for a touchdown. What's the common denominator in all those? We went to the Super Bowl in every single one of those situations, and it all weird shit happened on week 3 every single time for us to squeak out a
Ooh,
win from
you're
the
doing
jaws of
some
defeat.
some witchcraft here.
I'm just saying, man. That went through my head as well today at the end of this. I was like, holy shit, another week 3 fucking weird come from behind, like no business probably winning that game. I don't know. It's just weird.
Yeah, I know. That's valid, man. Dude, you're right. Man,
Dude.
this isn't like this win wasn't like it's not like a scrape by the teeth. Like, this team clawed ravenous wolves, if I may.
True.
The Rivian went on the track. It was like they came out and were like, yeah, we're not losing this. Like, look at us, SEC boys. We're not losing this. You know,
Yeah,
aside
I mean,
from Barkley.
started the trip in the Rivian with a flat tire.
Well, like, I don't know, like, and I said this earlier, you know, in the text, I was like, oh, it's a 23 team. This does look different. They clawed out. The Rams are a great team. Let's
Yeah, that's a tough team that we just
first of all,
Did
that's
that
a
too.
great team. McVay is I made jokes about McVay. He's a great coach, and that's a great team. If we make it to the playoffs, I don't want to presume anything, but we will see them
Mm-hmm.
if we go the distance. So, like, that's a great team. But yeah, man, amazing.
So it was 26-7 at one point, and we came back.
Well-
Man,
Well, John, talk about it, because I know you said in the chat, like, the 2-point. Yeah, the 2-point was, I think it was rushed.
I don't like how you didn't get they never even showed it a second time. Like, I wanted to see what happened where I mean, obviously Smitty, doesn't make the catch there, but you didn't even get to see the replay.
I think it's worth a time out there to like really, like, that's, at that point it's the game. I think you call a timeout and like
Especially if you're just going to call a timeout for the Rams before they kick a field goal.
give them 2
Talk to me
extra
about
plays
that.
to get even further down the field. What the hell are we
So-
doing?
Yeah, talk to me about that. So what happened there? They called a timeout. Explain it.
Well, no, we called the timeout before they did. So what was happening was the clock was running. I don't remember what down it was or whatever, but they're going to call a timeout as the clock runs out and then kick the field goal. But we called the timeout and there was still 18 seconds. So that lets them, run another play where they kind of go, I don't want to say deep, but like mid-range down the sideline in Nakua, and it hits Jacorian Bennett in the back of the head, which
Yeah.
the craziest thing that would happen there, that's kind of a crazy move by McVay anyways, because if he turns around and picks that ball off, you're going to look like a freaking moron.
I wanted to say that. If Jenkins, if he gets his head around, there's a strong possibility that shit's bars
he picks
right
that
there.
off, yeah.
Yeah.
Which would
I gotta
be
be honest with you
insane.
guys. Yeah. I don't listen to the broadcast. I have a playlist in my head. I'm listening to like music. Might be crazy.
The other thing I saw that was weird, even before any of that happened, the Eagles are 4th and 6, and instead of taking a delay of game penalty and just punting the ball and punting them into the end zone, or not even into the end zone, or trying to pin them back, we go for it and throw a incompletion, and then give them the ball on our 45 or something like that.
Mhm.
It's like, dude, that's like insane to me. You just gave them the ball in scoring position when we can't allow any points.
That's what
I thought that was a
killed me.
bad call.
Yeah,
I thought that was a
killed me.
bad call by Patula.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
Like that's one of those ones where your defense is playing pretty good, especially in the second half here. I mean, you only given up 7 points in the second half. It looked like you're sticking it to them. Trust your defense and pin these motherfuckers deep, and then try to get better field position if you can stop them and get the ball back. To go for it there, like I don't know. That seemed
And
like
if you can hard count them there, you know what I mean? It's 4th and 6. Now it's
Then you're
4th and
still-
1, and you know what's coming then.
Yeah.
So. But either way, take the penalty, punt the ball, pin them back. If you can pin them back in the 10 or even behind the 20, it's like that's a no-brainer to me.
Yeah, that was a head scratch. There was a couple head scratchers. Just like, what the hell are we doing here? Like clock management wise.
Yeah.
Calling a timeout
Crazy.
for them when they were
Insane.
That's insane to me. That's insane to me. I'm sorry. I still can't get over that one either. Like that one is rough to me.
Did you see that play too, where like there was a play where like it was like the D end or the D tackle for the Rams like reached over and touched our guy like pre-snap. I was like, what the fuck is going on with that? Like,
Yeah, you said that. I didn't see that. So what
Yeah, I
happened
missed it.
with that?
he like tapped like Dickerson on the back like before they snapped the ball. It was insane. Like even Goddard like put his hands out like, yo. That was weird. Like I don't think I've ever seen that.
Is that
Like, I don't-
Reeves, like,
Is that a
jumping
penalty? I mean, I don't even
That
know
is
if
a
that's a
penalty.
penalty.
That is a penalty.
Like,
Yeah, if you reach across and touch the guy, you're encroaching.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it.
Just right there, that was the play. And it gets his head around. Could be lights out.
Man.
That's an insane play
Insanity,
call. Like,
dude.
just run the ball and get some more yards. You know what I mean?
Especially 'cause,
Get
man, they were
closer.
kinda gouging us today.
Yeah, they were. Our run defense looked pretty shitty today.
Yeah.
I think they
Dude.
ran for 160 on us.
Phew, that's unacceptable.
Yeah.
I mean, we talk about like, oh, we're gonna face like good teams. This was a really good team. Like
This is one of the best teams in the NFC,
like
in my opinion.
That's what I'm saying. Like so it's like, oh well, you're gonna face good teams. Well, yeah, we did. And we won. So I mean I
Yeah,
don't know.
anybody like taking shots at the strength of schedule right now, like you're out of your mind. We played Dallas, which I don't care what you think of Dallas. Number one, it's week 1. Like both teams are going to be, shaky. So that's that. Like no team's going to look great week 1. Also, Dallas plays us super tough no matter what. As long as they have
Yeah.
a reason to play us, they're going to play us tough. And that was a super chippy game. That was like
Yeah.
they wanted that. That was their Super Bowl to open the year.
Rain played well, yeah.
Then you go into, Chiefs Kingdom, which they, in my opinion, they're in decline. So yeah, it's not the Chiefs of old, but they don't lose in that building either. Like I get they didn't have weapons. I don't care. That's still a tough team. It's Mahomes and Reed at home.
It's Mahomes in the Kingdom on the road. Yeah.
So that's a tough win right there that we pulled off. And then today, you have one of the better teams in the league. I would say top 3 NFC. I think it's us, Green Bay, and the Rams is the class of the NFC right now. And it was a tough back and forth game. You completely laid down and died for one half of football, and then it took you a half to come back and beat them. So I mean, I'm taking positives away from this. This was not an easy first 3 games to start the year, and we passed the test. Did it look great? Fuck no. But I'm over style points. I don't care. I said it last week after the Cleveland game. I'm done with the style points with this team because it's not going to look pretty a lot of the time. But what do they do? At the end of the day, what do? They freaking win, dude. That's all they do.
Speaking about that, Hurts again doesn't turn the ball over.
He didn't throw a pick, but he did get blindsided and lost a fumble.
Yeah. That's right. Actually, he did turn the ball.
So
Yeah, he
what
got
do you guys think
fumbled.
about that?
That ain't on him, really.
No, that's
Yeah,
not. That
yeah.
one is not on him. There's fumbles that Hurts has that I'm like, God damn it, Hurts, what the fuck? That right there, dude got blindsided by a free rusher and got lambasted, lost the football.
I forgot about that.
We kind of like the offense. I was like worried about like, are we like so? And I get it. The turnover battle is like big, but like, is Hurts scared of like turning the ball over? But I think they opened it up in the second half where he's slinging it, downfield.
Yeah, he was throwing into coverage. I mean, and that was something
Yeah.
we did not see the first 2 weeks. He was not throwing into coverage at all. Like, dudes had to be basically wide the fuck open for him to take a shot at him.
Yeah, I think he's like unlocked this like he's not scared of. So we'll see. I like it. Man, Davis, we're watching the replay. You guys see it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Sirianni. Man.
What a win. That's all I can
need-
say, Eagle Nation. What a win.
I need those Eagles
Win.
Oakley glasses he's wearing.
I've tried to look for that, like the shirt that he wears, like the short sleeve hoodie. Can't find it.
Oh,
Custom.
I didn't even notice that was a hoodie. Nice. I do like
Well, no,
that.
he's got the hood on it. It's like
Yeah.
it's like a yeah. Man, Davis. Oh my God.
Guy's a
Surprised
beast.
he's not gassed there.
He's fine, man. Peloton.
Yeah, he looks all right.
Peloton.
He reminds me of that. What's that? I don't know if it's Marvel or X-Men, but the guy that's the Rock. You know what I'm talking about?
Who's that?
The Thing from
He's like a rock with a big
Fantastic
square
Four?
head thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's who he reminds me of.
Man, I never thought it wasn't never a doubt. There was doubts. I thought when they lined up, I was like, this is done. I mean, it's a chip shot. But
yeah. I mean, that's when, like I said, when we called the timeout for him and they got, even closer than they were, I was like, oh my gosh, that's it. So, I'm standing there, arms folded, just holding my breath, snaps back, and then you don't see the ball fucking go flying out from behind the line. You're like, oh my God, it's blocked. And then you see the big man scrambling down the field, rumbling. That's not even a scramble, that's rumbling down the field.
man,
Ted.
yeah. Dude, it's insanity. We're 3-0.
And it was good to see Jalen. Like, I'm tired of hearing this. Like, that was all I heard. Jalen Hurts doesn't even have a passing touchdown yet. Okay, well, he's got 3 now. So can we move on from that? Stop fucking bringing that up.
He was 21 for 32 for 226 yards, 3 touchdowns thrown, and then 124.22 QBR.
Nice.
We
We have
got any other stats, John?
what was his? How many rushing yards did he get?
He had 9 rushes for 40. 18 was the longest. Then he had a touchdown, obviously, on the tush push. And then Saquon had 18 rushes for 46 yards. He averaged 2.5 yards per carry, which is not great.
Not great.
So, and they seem like, I don't know, maybe it's because Shipley's hurt, but they're not mixing anybody in really. Like, I only saw Dylan come in like maybe a handful of times.
I'm with you. It wasn't often that he was out there.
Yeah.
And he didn't get. I don't think he got a run. I don't
Like,
remember.
there was one time where I think he had a run that was like 12 yards, and like they ran him again. I thought, man, maybe he's going to come off, but he stayed out there.
Yeah. What you guys
counted
think?
for
Like
4.
these kickoff rules, like have we not like dropped every kickoff? Did you see that?
Yeah, that
Did
guy
you
was
s-
like, they figured
Yeah.
that out. The Rams have figured out that particular kickoff. Like, that guy was knuckleballing the hell out of those things. And
Yeah,
You
it's
know,
like we dropped like every kickoff. Yeah.
Good,
they
they
were all
couldn't
over the
handle
place. They had one view where like you got to see it from the back, and that thing was all over the place, dude.
Yeah, it was like a legit knuckleball, like a baseball knuckleball. It was doing all kinds of weird shit through the air, which is what I've been saying forever, dude. Because I kicked in high school, and it was like, dude, there was times where I could kick like weird knuckleballs. So if you could just get it over the initial line into the landing zone with it doing weird shit like that, and the Rams figured it out, and that's going to be. I'm telling you right now, that's a huge advantage for them.
Absolutely.
People
Yeah.
people need to start like mock or copying that if they
We-
can. And I don't
we
even know
can't
if they
gloss-
can.
We can't gloss over this. You kicked in high school?
Yeah, in junior high, because we had a decent place kicker actually, and he got fucking hurt really bad. Broke his leg.
Really?
Yeah, so they were having kick like tryouts, and I was like,
Yeah,
fuck it, I'll go
yeah.
over there and try. And turns out I won the job. I was the best kicker on the team. So what the hell? Okay,
I love that.
okay.
Did you have the square boot?
No, I wish, dude. I wish.
What was your longest field goal?
Wait, I just did extra points. They didn't really kick field goals. They wouldn't try it out, but I had a few where I fucking put it into the end zone on kickoffs, which was like
Nice.
I kicked the
Amazing.
fucking shit out of. But I also had a ton that were horrible, where I tried to kick it deep and it was just a line drive right into the fucking front line. So yeah, I wasn't perfect at all by any
Bunch
means.
of illegal procedures.
Oh yeah. Well, I did have an illegal procedure. We did an onside kick, and I thought it went 10 yards, dude, because I kicked it and I was running right behind it, like literally right behind it, and I thought I'd hit the 10-yard mark, and I jumped on it. And the fucking referee came up and started laughing in my face. He was like, 1 yard off, big guy. Threw the flag. I was like, oh man, damn it.
Uh,
But yeah,
and
yeah.
luckily,
Some
I can
kicking
see you out there.
shenanigans.
I can see you out there kicking with a steel toe Timberland
Oh.
on, dude.
I wish I would have thought of it.
man, it's a win's a win. I love it. Man, how do we feel about Hurts? He's good. This guy's good, right?
I feel great about
I'm
it.
happy with the way he's playing.
Yeah, man. AJB coming up, right? You throw the ball to AJB, good things will
It's a
happen, right?
no-brainer. Yeah, no brainer.
I mean, what? Man,
Chill.
yeah. Anything else? Clayton on the X and O's.
No, you got like I gotta go back and watch it. I really want to, just from watching it on the broadcast. Like Pryor looked really bad, and I hate to
Yep.
keep lumping on this
Yeah.
guy, but I got to go back and see just exactly what the hell was going on for an offensive lineman to come in on this team and look as bad as he did. Like you don't see that. Stoutland is a master, and it
Yeah, but
doesn't matter. Go ahead.
We also said he's a guard. You know what I mean? They got
Yeah,
him out
that's
there
another
playing
thing.
right tackle. It's like that's
Which
a head
blows my
scratcher.
mind. Yeah, that blows my mind because Fred Johnson's natural position is tackle.
Yeah.
So, and he's your swing tackle. So why would he not be the first guy in? And I don't understand why they're trying to force Pryor into some sort of tackle position. Honestly, dude, I thought during the preseason Pryor might push Steen for the starting guard spot.
Right.
And they didn't even really play him at guard throughout camp. Like listening to camp, he was the second team tackle most of the camp. And then they trade for Fred Johnson, and you're thinking, okay, because they didn't like what they seen, because he wasn't really great in the preseason either, wasn't great in camp. So they go out and trade for Fred Johnson. And you're like, okay, so that kind of makes sense. Probably shouldn't have let him walk, but he also wanted a starting position. He wanted the chance to start, and it wasn't going to happen here, not with our two beasts at tackle. So you figure you go and get him back for this exact situation. If Mailata or Lane go down, he's first man up, and you have Pryor come in there, and you keep him in there for that long. I get wanting to stay with the guy to give him a chance to settle in, but man, maybe I was looking at it differently. Maybe because I was pissed off. I'm going to tell you right now. From the start of that game, damn near through the third quarter, I was furious. So that can shape my opinion. But what I was watching at Pryor, it looked like he was getting beat by a drum, or like a drum, and it looks like he was getting beat that way all game long until they pulled him. So I don't know. That's one of the things I want to go back and look. And just some of the route concepts, especially in that first half. I want to see what we were doing there, what exactly we were running, because it's hard to see on the broadcast. I know John said you've seen a couple times where AJ was wide open.
But there was also one that I saw where it was right before the half while we were playing. Obviously shitty, but yeah, I think it was one I think Hertz maybe took the first big sack on, but nobody was open. I mean, he would have had to pull something out of his ass to get us a first down there. I mean, nobody was open. I think because they just happened to show like right before the commercial break, just the top end of the routes, and I was like, man, everybody's covered.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, that's concerning to me. Like,
Right.
I'm glad that the second half, we were able to turn it up, but like, man, what the hell are we doing? Like the first 10 quarters of this year, I've not been impressed with the offensive play calling or play calls, like the actual scheme, the route concepts. I mean, it hasn't been great.
Yeah, but Clayton,
Um,
like some fans would say, "What the hell are we doing? We're winning." Like,
No, for sure, for sure. But if you want to sustain winning, it's very hard if you're going to keep doing it this way to sustain wins.
right, right.
Like, the Chiefs did it last year, and they broke some kind of record. But like, there was a sign that when you're winning close like that, and you can't ever just like beat a team's ass, like there should be some teams on this schedule this year that we go in and we just thump the hell out of. If you're not doing that at all, and every single game, regardless opponent, is going to be, these nail biting one score, win it in the last second, that's not good. That's indicative of something else that's not going right. Whether it be play
Yeah.
calling, play design, execution, whatever it is, that's indicative of something that's not going right. Like you need some games like to beat the opponents that you should beat. You should beat them, badly
Handedly.
in some of these, handily. So, and if that's not happening, if that's the way this is the rest of the season, where it's just these nail biters and I'm not a huge fan of that type of game, dude. Like, I get winning's winning, and at the end of the day, that's all I want is W. I don't care about the stats or how it looks, but at some point, dude, you do need to put away the people that these teams that are lesser than. I'm not saying that that team was a lesser than. Like, that's a good team. You said it yourself. I'll say it. That's one of the best teams in the NFC. So that was a good win today. But
Well,
when you do start playing bums, go ahead.
Well, I'm saying like the Cowboys are always going to play us hard, like you said. The Chiefs are no walkover, and then you got the Rams. Like, I mean, you come out of that 3-0. I mean, that's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not bitching about I'm just saying I'm not bitching about the wins. I'm just saying down the road, if this doesn't start to evolve a little bit, start to open
Right.
up a little bit, we could have issues. Like, I'm okay with what's happening right now. Like I said, and I'll stick by it. First 4 weeks to me are always going to be preseason because we don't play preseason with this team. None of the starters play preseason together.
That's kind of lame,
Especially
right?
in
That like
offense.
the first 4 weeks are that's
Yeah.
lame. You should be
Yeah.
ready to go.
Ideally, but I think that's the evolution of the league now. And it's not just here, it's other teams, and I think that's the philosophy pretty much across the board. If you can kind of hold serve early on and get it figured out and then get it humming for the end, that's
Yeah.
kind of what people are looking for nowadays.
There's no week 5 bye to bail us out. I think that really bailed us out last year.
Yes.
The bye week, yeah. So we got the Bucks next week.
We're undefeated.
And then you think we got them?
They always play us very, very tough as well. They're the only team that
Yeah.
stopped the push. Tell you that.
Mhm.
And it's in Tampa. So yeah, I mean, look, that's a tough game.
1
to
Start
o'clock in
hydrating.
Tampa too.
Start hydrating. Did we learn our lesson last year?
Oh, they were so dehydrated, dude. That was the game. John, you were in town for that game.
Yep. Yeah, I was in the
And then
airport leaving.
I stopped at an Eagles bar and they were just getting stomped. It's like, my goodness. But then after that,
Ugly.
That was a
Could we
huge
see-
lack of effort game. That's the one thing I remember from that game. There was only one player on the entire team that seemed like they wanted to do anything, and it was rookie Quinyon Mitchell. He was the only one out there playing with any kind of balls. Everybody else looked like they just didn't want to be there. It's too hot.
Dude,
It's gonna be hot again.
Oh, for
we
sure.
won the game, guys. What's going on here? We're
Oh no, I'm just
we're-
saying that last year one.
No,
Here, let's go.
no.
Let's look at this real
Let's go
quick, man.
positive. Let's go positive for a minute here.
4th down efficiency today for us. 4 out of 5. That's pretty damn good, man.
Yeah.
I'll take 80% connect rate. 3rd down, neither team did great on 3rd down. They were 3 for 10. We were 5 for 14.
Yeah.
We still won that, but yeah, man, efficiency. That's something else that this team wants to be dominant
I think the biggest thing is like AJB saw the end zone.
Oh,
He
that's
wants
huge.
that. He wants that. Like it's a monkey off the back. I mean, he wants that. You could say like, oh,
I want
he
that. I'm
wins,
glad to see
win-
that.
Yeah, wins and blah blah blah. But he wants like he's looking to like cement a legacy. He's the best receiver in the NFL, in my opinion, which I've said. But he wants that. He wants stats, man. Like get him the stats. He got it. So I'm happy with that. All right. We got Buccaneers next week. How do you guys feel?
Tough game. It's gonna be a tough game.
I like Baker, man. Baker. Yeah, Baker's tough.
I tell you what, I'm not
Their
going to
D
pick.
plays us well.
I'm not going to pick against this team until they lose. So I think it's just a fool's bet right now to pick against them. But yeah, I mean, I'm not disrespecting or taking anything away from Tampa, man. They play us tough. They are a tough team, and it'll be a good test. It'll be another good test.
But then after that, we have Broncos, Giants, Vikings. Like, if you can get out of here, if you can get a win, you're looking at maybe some, like, dare I say it, easier opponents.
Go up there and play Carson.
Stack some. Oh, my. He will. He probably will be because McCarthy's out.
Yeah.
He lit it up today. Well, I don't know if he did, but I know Minnesota lit it up today.
I don't mind Carson.
Yeah, it seems like
Yeah,
forever ago.
48 to 10. 48 to 10 over the Bengals.
True. Yeah, that was the game of backup quarterbacks. I know Browning didn't have that good a game.
Do you try to get in on the fire sale with the Bengals?
I think so.
I mean, what would this team look like if we had, I don't know, a guy
Jamar
named
Chase. All right, I'm sorry. Sorry. Going wild. Going wild.
Yeah. No, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins,
Slide
Or a
them into
guy
the fold
named-
here.
Probably
Yeah.
look exactly the same, to be honest.
Yeah, the offense will be exactly the same, dude. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's weird, right? Like we have all the weapons, and then we don't. I don't know.
Yeah.
What is it? What is it? What's going on?
I think they need another game or two, like we're saying. It's still kind of pre. I don't know. Petula's just trying to redial it up, but we'll see. I mean, if it continues like this, like Clayton said earlier, you can't sustain what we're watching.
Yeah.
But
3-0.
go ahead. Yep, 3-0.
Yeah,
Here we are.
yeah.
Take it any way I can get it.
Hell yeah. 'Cause it's not, man, it's not easy to win in this league. I don't care who the hell you are. I don't care who you're playing. It's not easy. I mean, going through and looking at the scores today, it's just like, wow, man. Any given Sunday. I mean, it's any given Sunday, some of these teams. It's crazy.
It's crazy, man. Like Hurts is like, his whole thing is like, it's all about winning, blah blah blah. And you hear it, and you're like, all right, yeah, that sounds good. But he does it.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like it's like, yeah, you hear that stuff all the time. It's like, the thing, but he does it. Like, when will he not? Is that just who he is? I'm
winner.
still like flabbergasted by it. It's crazy.
That's
I don't
and that's
know.
one thing I should always keep in the back of my mind, and I lost it today. no matter what, and this proves it. I mean, we were down. The hell was it 7-26 at one
20,
point?
yeah, 26-7. Yeah.
As long as you have Jalen Hurts on your team, you have a shot. I mean,
But
seriously.
he's not like that guy. But he's not like.
He doesn't.
But
He
he is
doesn't.
that guy.
He doesn't go into a shell. And if you've seen him on the sidelines, like he's going up and down the sidelines, pacing
Right, I
back and
saw
forth,
that, yeah.
talking to people, talking to Patullo. It looked like at one point he might have been yelling
Yeah,
at
they were
Patullo. I don't
arguing,
know.
yeah.
What do you think
You know,
that
he's
was
down
about?
there,
Yeah.
congratulating the defense, pumping the defense up before they go out on the field. You know, talking to his linemen, talking to Saquon, talking to his receivers. Like he was up and down the line. He was a leader out there today, man, a leader of men. And then on the field,
Mm.
he brought it home. You know, it's one of those things, man. I used to say it just to say it, but like I truly believe it now, man. This guy's intangibles, like, it's almost I almost would take his intangibles over, you know, everybody else's. Like, let's see, Justin Herbert can throw the football, but he can't lead like
Oh.
like Hurts does, man. Patrick
No,
Mahomes, you know, Patrick
mean,
Mahomes
like,
does all kinds
yeah,
of crazy
there you go.
shit. Hurts comes up clutch just as much, if not more. Like I'm right there saying, you know, yes, arm talent wise, Jalen Hurts maybe is not a top 5 quarterback in the league. But if you take
Wow.
everything, no, I'm just saying, like if that's what you want to nitpick, okay, fine. I'll give you some of these quarterbacks out there have these fucking cannons and just pinpoint accuracy and whatnot. Whatever. Jalen Hurts doesn't need that. What Jalen Hurts has is what makes Jalen Hurts a top 5 quarterback, and in my opinion, top 2, makes him elite. Like those intangibles, the leadership qualities, this guy's mindset, he is never out of it. It doesn't matter. He was down 7-26. He didn't care. He didn't blink, dude. He didn't go into a shell, you know, and feel sorry for himself on the sideline
Yeah.
after
Oh, yeah.
having, you know, what, 17 yards in the first half passing. You know, he doesn't have his head up his ass.
Yeah.
He's like, dude, next play, strap it on. Let's go, boys. Lock in.
Oh, yeah. Clayton, let me ask you this: Josh Allen or Jalen Hurts? You have one game for the rest of eternity. Who do you pick?
I'm taking Jalen Hurts. Guy wins.
Me
He
too.
wins more.
Me too. Hey,
Josh
me too.
Allen doesn't even win the big game.
Exactly.
So it's a no fucking
Well,
brainer
hey.
there.
Ah. Yeah. Yeah. Man. All right, guys, let's go like revel. We have post game scrums to digest. I know we want to get to like the post game. Who's on now? Who's on now?
The Cowboys are playing the Bears. I don't know if
Phillies are
CBS is rolling.
Yeah.
The Phillies are down 6-0.
Yikes.
Yeah. All right, guys, let's go digest this win. Let's have a good time. I mean, I feel great about it. I needed it.
Yeah.
I needed it. I never gave up. Never gave up. Man.
Never
Hell
quit.
Hell of a win. Hell of a win. Hell of a game.
Oh,
This is an
man.
all timer. Like I hope everybody remembers this because you're not going to see games end like this. Like John said at the beginning, they said it was 17 years since we had blocked 2 field goal or 2 kicks in the
Yeah.
same game. That's 17 years ago. Let alone
Well,
for it to end on a blocked kick that, you know, dude takes to the house, 61 yards to the house.
Davis, man. Dude, Davis got his, man. He played a hell of a game.
He's been
He
playing
got
a hell of
his.
a year so far. Hope it
Yep.
continues.
Yeah. Oh, that was your boy. You texted. It's all our boys, but you shouted him out.
Yeah, I
Crazy.
mean, again, you know, the first week we did like MVP of the game. I think I picked Elliott, who
Yeah.
also, you know, you probably could have picked him last week too because he hit a couple other 50-yarders, I think, in the game. But Davis obviously looked real good in the last game and this game. So
For sure.
I would have picked Davis last week. But I mean, who do you got this week before we go? Is it Davis again?
Who the
MVP
Flowers?
of the game for the Eagles? Yeah.
Oh, the yeah, of course, Davis, man.
Yeah, he has to
Yeah.
be Davis.
I mean,
But I'll tell you what,
baseball.
a shout out.
too.
Well, yeah, I'd throw Hurts out there, but on defense, shout out to Zach Bond. Another solid ass
animal.
game. Just that, I don't think people realize.
Consistent.
Yeah, and he's like elite level consistent, man. This guy is good, and he doesn't even flash off the screen a lot, but he's always in position. He
Oh.
always makes the tackle. Like, just a beast, man. We were so lucky that we found this guy. He's the best linebacker we've had. I couldn't even tell you in how long.
Yeah,
I don't
wanna
think it's
open a
particularly
can of
close.
worms, but
Yeah.
when Dean's able, we don't have to do that now.
That's a good problem. Yeah, that's a good problem to have down the road.
Yeah,
We'll deal with that later.
we'll deal with that. Let's
Yeah, get
celebrate
some
the
more
win,
tape
guys.
on Campbell too. Yep.
Yeah, for sure. Which
Yeah.
Sounds
Campbell
good.
also another good game today.
Yeah, man, dude, I need to go and just like immerse myself with the post game scrums and everything and the conferences and man, crazy. Here's what I said. Like McVay has to hate losing to Sirianni. You know that's personal.
Is he 1-5 now?
I know, but like he engulfs himself in like this, like he's supposed to be this like offensive mastermind, and for like Sirianni to come and just like spank him. I mean, because Sirianni is not that. We know that. And we love Sirianni, but like McVay has to hate that.
I bet you McVay hates Vic even more than he hates Sirianni. Vic, like, and if you
Yeah.
go back before even Sirianni and Vic were together here, Vic, like, back when the Rams went to that Super Bowl and they were like just lighting everybody up. I forget who Vic was. He was the head coach of somebody. I forget who it was. And his defense was the first team that shut him down. Fast forward to the Super Bowl, Patriots, Rams.
Ooh.
Bill Belichick called Vic and talked to
Oh.
Vic and studied Vic's. So he completely took Vic's scheme and idea on how to shut down McVay's offense, deployed it in that Super Bowl, and shut the Rams down.
Ooh, you got the receipts. I love that.
So,
know it.
man, ew, that's having somebody's number right there, man.
Man, and they had our number until it came to QB1, and then we're good.
Great freaking win.
Wow.
I can't. I'm still.
Yeah, we have to like.
We're into
that's the
this
thing, we
pod.
like-
I'm still shocked.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like we like run into this pod. We've not digested it all. Like let's all go and digest it. And man, it was a great win. 3-0, baby. Let's go.
Go Birds.
Go
Go
Birds.
Birds.